Okay, guys, now we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Today I'm here with Cowboy and Grego. Today we're going to talk about the purpose and passions. It is a safe place to make mistakes. I'm not a teacher, I'm a student as well. So here we need to be respectful with each other. Today we're gonna talk in English, but you can talk using another languages. So let's get started. Cowboy, I would like to know from you, what activities make you lose track of time?
I think in my case, I when I'm simply go to the market, I think this film because in my case, I like to do something that I feel that I'm doing something great to me or something that will be help me in the future. But trivial activities in some cases is a waste of time to me. So I understood that is the uh, matters of the life to me. So it's important to us be mature to understand the life is a process and you'll be uncomfortable every single day because doesn't exist a perfect life. So you need to deal with the balance and get uh, solutions every single minute.
Yeah, you are right. We need to look for a better life. I believe that everyone here are looking for a new opportunities for, a better job, a good opportunity to grow in your life, in your career. So yeah, you are here to do that. And yeah, I believe that even if you achieve a good your best goal, I believe that we always will have some problems in our life, because I really believe that the bad days, the bad things help us to remember and give you the right value to the good moments. And you, Grego, I would like to know from you, what activities make you lose track of time?
Normally playing games makes myself to lose track of time, and also watching TV series. I enjoy that much, and sometimes coding when I'm really focused. Sometimes I just forgot that I passed the all day coding. Um, I could say gym and yoga, but kind of have a limited time to do it, and so I normally spend about an hour. Yeah, but playing games, I can't forget about my life while I'm playing games. What about you?
Yeah, almost the same. Not always, but the most part of my life, I played a lot. I spent a lot of time, a lot of nights play something. I always loved the computer games. I almost never played the video games. And nowadays, like you said, when I am getting the flow, when I am in a good flow, I like to program a lot. Sometimes I lose track of time. And yeah, it is, I have like a hate and the love it relation with programming, because when you are struggling, you are, it's not a good moment for you, and you think that you need to uh, abandon everything, because you are not progressing. And yeah, when you are going well, it is a good moment, and I feel great, I feel motivated, and I can really lose track of time. So uh, now about you, Grego, let me start with you with the next one. What subjects or topics fascinate you?
Nowadays, I've been very interested in some. topics, most about mental health and health as well. So I follow a lot of people that take care of their bodies and their minds, and I like philosophical things as well and psychology things. I kind of fell in love with psychology. And what about you, Cowboy?
Yeah, good question. In my case, I one topic that I'm liking is these moments is podcast because I knew a lot of podcasts with good people and good subjects. One example is the Pod People, made by Ana Beatriz Barbosa. She is a writer and psychologist. Yeah, she uh, authored the book Mentes Ansiosas, and she created a podcast. And there's a lot of good people in there showing your knowledge. Other example is philosophy too. There's a good podcast with philosophers as Leandro Carnal, Mário Sérgio Cortella, Luiz Felipe Pondé, and the topic is related to technology. For example, one thing that I'm curious in few years ago is quantum computing because there's a lot of people talking about the future in the quantum computing, the future about the technology, how is dealing with the new approach with computing. And this topic was very interesting. You need to have a strong foundation in mathematics to understand the concepts and to create the algorithms in quantum computing. In the future, you'll be mandatory for any developer because when the classic computing became quantum computing at all, of the developers like me and you need to study more and
Yeah.
developing these contents using quantum bits. Yeah,
Yeah, I like you said about podcasts. I like podcasts. I believe that it is a good innovation because you can learn something about a hard subject, in a easy way because it is a light talker. I like this because it is like you are there, participating, and it is some kinds of interaction. You are not directly interaction with the podcast, but it is a light talker, like I said, and I like that. So about me, currently, I've been more focused. I'm trying to balance more my life. Some times ago, I was more workaholic. I was more focused on my career. It's like 100% focused. And nowadays, I'm trying to take it easy. I'm trying to focus in my hobbies, my passions. So yeah, I like to ride motorcycle, like I said on my introduction, and I like to travel. So currently, I've been wasting a lot of time in watching videos, guys riding motorcycle while they are traveling around the Brazil, around the roads. So when I'm lunching, when I am have lunching. I like to watch this kind of video when I have a free time. I am watching this kind of video. And yeah, by the way, it is a thing that I would like to do in the future. I am trying to prepare myself, my financial life to enjoy my vacations, riding my motorcycle and the traveling around around some I don't know, cities or even states here in Brazil. And the next year, I would like to go to Paraguay, ride my motorcycle. I would like to visit my sister there. Yeah, I believe that's all. Uh, I'm trying to balance my life as well. So sometimes I'm focused in learn more about the programming because, like you said, it is a hard profession. You know, you need to be up to date. You need to learn every day. I need to improve in my algorithm knowledge. Yeah, that's it, guys. So let's jump to the next one. Uh, Let me read it. How do you find meaning and fulfillment in your work? Well, let me try to start with that. It is hard sometimes, because I believe that anyone can be motivated all the time. And I don't know, sometimes I like to think about the bills that I need to pay. It's helping me to be motivated. I mean, last week, yes, no, I mean, this week I started to go to the office 2 times a week, twice a week. And I was unmotivated, because, oh my gosh, I'm losing the home office, the work from home. And I believe that in the future they will ask us to back to the office more times. And it is something that motivated me. So yeah, to become motivated, I'm trying to think that, oh my gosh, I need to pay a lot of bills. I need to support my family, my house, and my daughter. I like to think about it. And you, cowboy, how do you find meaning and fulfillment in your work?
Yeah, it's a hard question and interesting at the same time because every single day we need to find a meaning in your life or fulfillment in your work and uh, uh, be with to understand that this meaning and fulfillment is really in yourself or simply is not a trend or uh, some something that you pass on the time because today we are shooted in all sides about information and about concepts and about questioning. So for me, when I'm doing something and I do the activities great, correct, and the best form as I can, and and feel happy. I feel happy uh, with that. And when you simply think in the future, and when I will be older, and think if that some actions that I did in the past, you got good results and is aligned with myself. So this is the path that I use to find meaning in my life. And it's important to us analyze in every single moment about yourself, about your thoughts, about your feelings. Self-knowledge is very important because when you live, you sometimes you uh, forgot forget yourself because the life demands the marketing, the other companies in your life. So it's interesting to meditate about your destiny, about your next steps to do that and aligned with yourself.
Yeah, that's it. I believe that sometimes when we work a lot or we are busy. Sometimes it is good as well because you can forget your problems, and you can go deeply in your work, in your appointments. Yeah, I like that. And you, Grego, tell us.
Well, guys, uh, I'm kind of like you, Elton. I'm just focusing on money and the benefits about being an IT guy because I don't think it wasn't about it, I would be an IT guy because there are a lot of stress going on, and every time you ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Because every problem that you struggle with, you rethink about your career, your knowledge. So it's kind of complicated situation. But this is the reason why I decided um, to be an IT guy because the benefits like home office and also in the future, I want to explore the world. So I want to work around, and live abroad. So this is the main reason that I find meaning and fulfillment in work.
Yeah, I agree with you. I believe that I like to think about it as well. Um, I believe that IT area is one of the best areas, because you can have freedom, you can work from anywhere. E- So it is uh, when you build your career, with the years, you become more valuable. So of course, you will receive more. You will be more, influenced guy in the area. I like that because in some areas, with the age, you have the fear that, oh my gosh, I'm getting older and I can lose my work. And, I believe that they have that problem. And with us, I believe that it is a little bit different that questions. And yeah, I like the idea that we can work from anywhere and work traveling and in knowing the words, we can become uh, we can be a company. I'm trying to work in my own brand, you know. I mean, my brand is my name, who I am, you know. And yeah, that's all, guys. Okay, let's move on. Uh, Grego, now we are gonna talk about the meaning of life. So what gives you life meaning?
Well, it changes all the time, but my meaning of life nowadays is just to be okay with myself and be comfortable what I'm doing and what I like to do, and also trying to enjoy the life more because I've been in touch with a lot of older persons, older people, and they are always complaining, oh, I should enjoy more the life, and I'm start to do it right now. So kind of while I'm studying, I'm just enjoying life as well, doing what I like to do and being myself. I guess my meaning of life is to be myself. And what about yours, Elton?
Well, I like to think about my family, my daughter. So I like to use it like something that motivated me to to move on, to live my life in a better way, to enjoy the life. I am trying to inspire them. uh, and like furthermore, beside that, there are a lot of things that sometimes I'm helping me to be inspired to give a meaning for my life. But I believe that what matters is that you need to have something to grab, to inspire you, to give you a meaning for your life. Sometimes it's just money, sometimes can be someone, sometimes, I don't know, can be God. And I believe that everyone needs something to inspire them to give you a meaning for the life. And you, cowboy, what do you think? What gives you a meaning?
In my case, in my life, the simple fact that I'm healthy, wake up with new possibilities is considered a meaning for my life, and the ability to learn more and more. Yeah, other example is when the day is very sunny. I like to go to the beach. One day when I'm retired, I will have a house near to the beach to enjoy a lot, run in the sand, swim a little bit. After that, I'm fishing some fishes. Yeah, because I love a lot this place. So when the day is very sunny, I feel very happy. In Bahia, for example, when some days is rain, I feel low energy. Other interesting case was when I went to the São Paulo some years ago to visit my sisters. I went in the winter, so it's very cold to me. I felt low energy in entire trip. My sister is making laugh about me. He's making joke about me a
Mhm.
lot em português, tirando sarro pra caralho de minha cara. Because simply I don't feel comfortable with this weather. But I understood that if I live in São Paulo some months, I can uh, get used to be comfortable in the winter. But when I came back to Salvador, is the day was very sunny in the day. Instantly, when I felt the sun rays, I'm very invigorated. My energy became to normal. It was very interesting situation that uh,
Yeah, sometimes I feel the same when the weather is not good, when we have a cloudy weather, I feel unmotivated. I like the sun, I like the sun weather. And it helped me a lot to wake up, sing, wake up very happy, And I like it that you said about that just healthy. It is something that motivate you as well. I like to think a lot about it as well. When I wake up, I like to thank God about the health, about the simple things, that sometimes we don't give it the right importance for that, And yeah, that was amazing. Okay, Grego, I would like to know from you, what excites you?
Well, a lot of things, honestly. I like to be comfortable and in places and situations. I like to talk to friends. I like to doing activities outdoors. It's really thrills me, and I really like that. And also, I'm that much studying language. I procrastinated studying language because English in school was boring. But then I decided to focus in English and I went to UK. And there I saw another reality. It changed my world's view. And I decided to study more and more language because it opens doors to you, and you'll be able to communicate to people, and they understand you. And as English as an international language, so you kind of can have friends everywhere, and this is amazing to me. So a lot of things excites me.
Yeah, that's nice. I sometimes I feel the same. I like to visit new places, one of the things that motivated me or excited me is when I have a new I I I have a trip schedule, you know. So yeah, I feel so motivated, so excited, and I like to do something for the first time as well, like some activities or practice some new sport, or I don't know. I like to try the new, you know. So I'm all the time doing a new adventure sport like rappel, rafting, escalada, crimbly, I think, or hiking. And I like this kind of thing, you know. I feel so excited. And you, cowboy?
Yeah, yeah. I I'm very excited when I do make a trip to a place. It's it's like a trekking, for example, or when I go to parties. Other example is when I do uh, some exercise and I could achieve my progress. One example is I'm doing 2 laps in the park, rain every single day. When I finish the my track, my workout, I'm very excited because I accomplished the my objective. And other example is when I'm with my friends and enjoy this process in a party or meet my friends to talk about their life something. This situation is exciting for me because I can socialize myself and uh, enjoy the moment with the people
Yeah,
that like me.
that's cool. I like that as well. You have a good sensation, you know, when you can socialize, you can go to the park, you can do something that, you know, like go to the gym. Sometimes I don't like to let that for the end of the day, you know. I'm try to go early to the gym. And when I can do that early, I feel so excited because oh my gosh, I could finish my appointment early, and now I can rest, I can study, I can just enter here and do an immersion, you know. So yeah, I like that as well. And nowadays I feel so happy when I can meet my friends, uh, you know, to do whatever. That is not just go out and drink a lot, you know. I like that. Um, okay, guys, let's move on. Um, Cowboy, I'd like to know from you, how can you overcome obstacles that may prevent you from following your passion?
Rapaz, and uh, there's all the obstacles that I'm unfortunately made me lost my time, waste my time with uh, solving that. But I'm learning to uh, think always a plan B or plan C because in some situations it's important to uh, finding other paths to you uh, got your wishes and be able to simply complete your objectives. I said that because in one situation I decided to change my career. So in this process to change my career, I need to come back to the college, and this situation today was great to me because I could learn a lot, uh, got other works, and uh, uh, increase my vision about the career, technologies, and today I feel that I'm doing great and I'm mature to anticipate the problems and get a solution framework to solve that.
Yeah, I like the idea that you are you needed to study again. I sometimes I think that when I graduated, I wasn't prepared enough, you know. I believe that I didn't have maturity enough as well. Nowadays, I think a lot. I would like to back to school, not school, but do a new graduate or a postgraduate, you know, something that I can learn it with my new point of view, my new maturity, you know, because with the ages, you change a lot. You, I believe that you get more motivation to learn, to adapt yourself to learning new topics, you know. So I like that. And you, Grego, how can you overcome obstacles?
Well, in my case, always will be obstacles. And what I like to think about is how can I don't know, how can I deal with it in a way that I won't suffer that much or it won't last, you know? Because sometimes we struggle with obstacles and we kind of spend a lot of time trying to deal with it. And I'm trying to deal with it more effectively and in a way that I don't spend that much time with obstacles, I could say.
Well, in my case, I need to say that what helped me to overcome my obstacles, to do something, you know, that prevent to follow my passions or even my routine at all. I try to be flexible because, like here, sometimes I'm here practicing my English in the morning, sometimes I'm here in the afternoon or at night, you know, and the same to go to the gym, to study. If I can't do, you know, the time enough, I like to try even at least, 15 minutes or 30 minutes, you know. Sometimes I go to the gym and I can work out just 30 minutes. I believe that it's enough because it's done, you know. It's better than nothing. And yeah, I try that. I try to do at least a little bit, you know, about the thing that I love or I need to do. And it helped me a lot to overcome my obstacles. Um, okay. Come on, would you like to read the next one or choose a question? Whatever.
Okay, I chose the eighth question. Eighth question is, how can you integrate your passion into your career or life goals? Wow, this is not as a perfect formula because your passion depends on your life and your career, life goals depends on your objectives. So in my case, I think I pick things that I like to watch, to do, and put that in a work. This was great for me because I like technology, I like computer. So when I'm facing with a new technology, I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to understand. This is interesting to me. It's great for me because I don't have a imposter syndrome. There's a lot of devs with this problem. I don't have this problem because simply I understand that I don't know this technology, so I will learn this technology. Okay, simply I'm doing as I wish to learn. The other thing is what to you or something, somebody uh, connects with people with same values and same interests because uh, you have a feedback about your progress, your learning, and Will you be part of community and you get a lot of insights to the thing that you do. And in the third place, you uh, do or do something that you don't think to do. New things because you will get all the insights. You face yourself with the things that you know, don't know. So you gave a chance for yourself to learn all the things and face yourself with new possibilities to understand the other situations.
I got it. And you, Grego, how can you integrate your passion into your career or life goals?
I don't know. Still trying to find it. This is the topic about. This is my recent topic in therapy. I don't know the answer yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. And I guess it will take a lot of time because I see myself working in IT, but I don't see myself working in IT for the rest of my life. So I'm kind of figuring what is my passion nowadays.
I got it. Well, in my case, it is not hard because, I love motorcycle, I love travel, and together technology. I believe that I can join these things. And one of my goals for the future, I'd like to get a full remote job and get my motorcycle or even a motorhome or something like that, and living, traveling around the country or around the world, driving a vehicle and while that working from anywhere. That's one of my purpose of life. For now, because I am all the time changing my ideas, my perspectives, and yeah, it is not hard to do that. I believe that there are a lot of guys doing that as well, and it can be possible. Greg, would you like to choose the next one?
Yep. We can go to number 9. How do you stay motivated and inspiring to pursue your passion and purpose? Well, in my case, what I like to do to be motivated is to think about the benefits that it will bring to me to my life, and and question myself if it really makes sense, and if I need it, if I really want to do it. So I don't like to do one thing that I don't enjoy, like for example. So this is what I do to be motivated.
I got it. And you, cowboy?
Yeah, good question. In my case, uh, the simply contact with the stops that I'm liking is a boost to do motivated. And the most important thing that the people can do is create a routine that you need to have contact with that. For example, I'm learning English, so I don't. It's not strategic. Simply had the contact with English in the immersion. So I put my smartphone in the language in English. I put my Windows in English. I create a habit to watch the newspaper in English, put the news radio in English, create the routine to immerse myself in English in all the moments that I could do. Or when I'm studying technology, I put in English. With do this effort is important because you uh, makes the bond strong with the your passion, your purpose, because you simply you feeding that in every time in your life. All the example that I'm doing is good is in English, for example. I need to increase my vocabulary, so I create a list to the words and to do that. And in, when I'm in a place, I'm simply pick the paper and write the words in the meaning in the items in this place. For example, I'm in the my bedroom. I have a bed, I have a chair, I have a table, computer, monitor, etc. The goal is to simply get the habit to write the vocabulary, and when you need to use this word, is in your brain, and that's good.
Yeah, I got it. I like to think that everything in your life needs constance, you know. Uh, like you said about the English, I remember that when I couldn't say any words in English. So nowadays, of course, I need to improve a lot yet, but I can speak more fluently, you know. And yeah, the same for the gym, you know, to work out. It's not something that will happen in a week, in a month, or even in a year. So when when you start to see the results, you know, it help you to be more or to become or to stay motivated for more time, you know. And I've been learning that constancy is the key for everything in your life. If you would like to buy a new car, would you like to buy an apartment or something like that, you need to have the constancy. You need to save money, you know, a little bit every day or every month, and one day you have the money enough to do that, you know. So yeah, I try to do that. And I believe that your life changes a lot when you started to think about it. Because I remember that before that, I wasn't motivated enough, you know, to pursue my goals, my objects. So I was just living my life one day per day, you know. So yeah. Okay, let's jump to the next one. I believe that you have time enough. Uh, Grego, how can you cultivate a growth mindset to support your pursuit of passion and purpose?
Well, what I like to do is to, it's complicated to talk about it because what I do cannot fit anyone because it's kind of personal. But what I like to do it to remind myself what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and what do I want doing it. And I like to always to rethink, to think about it, because sometimes when you are not motivated and you kind of struggle, and I always think about it, what I like to do, what it can bring to me. So this is what I do to motivate a mindset. And also I like to meditate, and I meditate a lot when I'm struggling or feeling anxious. And also, yoga helps me a lot to think about myself and get body consent, you know. So this is what I do.
Yeah, I got it. I like to practice the attraction law, you know, so I try to be positive in every moment, even if I am in a bad moment, if I am in troubling, I try to think positive. Sometimes, you know, uh, something is not goes, not happens like I would like, but I like to think, oh my gosh, it didn't happen because there are another thing to happen, you know, and I like to think about it, and yeah, I believe that the attraction law it is powerful and it can attract good things for your life. And you, Grego, to finish. Oh, sorry, Grego não, é cowboy.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
In my case, the cultivate the growth mindset and is to study a little about self-knowledge. I'm doing that. Read some books. Other thing is participating in mentoring. Important to get a mentor to help you in some situations. The other example is try and accept the risks. It's very common that people don't try something because he's afraid to don't be accomplished or don't get good results, but the regret of don't don't try is worse than the defeat. So it's important to continue trying. In technology, the transpiration is 1995%. So you 90 and 95%. So it's important to continue and train. And use these technologies and tons of courses, tons of information to help you continue your growth mindset and improve your mindset to be capable and, face the challenge and win in the final.
Yeah, I got it. The good things happens outside of our comfort zone, you know. So you need to face it, challenge it to overcome good things. Okay, guys, we don't have more time. I would like to thank you for being here, and I hope see you again. See you. Bye bye. Have a good one.